The economy has been unforgiving, but for Johannes and Elijah, abject rural poverty had made it even more unbearable. But the double blow of an economic crisis in rural life has done nothing to weaken their resolve to get a better life in the city. They're taking on the odds stacked up against them and are determined to break the vicious cycle of poverty in their families. In the first in a series of inspirational stories in the midst of a biting economic crisis dubbed Stories of Hope, I take you on this exciting journey of Johannes and Elijah. Welcome to Accra. Here, to survive, one needs to be resourceful, resilient, and master all ingenuities to create a space to call home. Meet 27-year-old Johannes. He aspires to make it big in Accra. He lives in this kiosk in the heart of Spintex, the retail hub.
I ended up here after my senior high school education. Then I called my brother that I needed work, and he said I should come. So when I came, he got me a place. I never know people used to sleep in wooden structure. I never see some before.
Johannes' journey from KJB was starred with hope and expectation, a good job to live his dream. The Volta region of KJB for him had become stale.
I want to be a politician. I want to go and do political science.
Okay.
Yeah. But as time goes on, the dream changed.
To?
Yeah, football. So back in school, I used to play. But I've never had it in my mind because it's my passion, but I never thought of being a footballer. But when I come to Accra, I mean, training with people, going to play football at places, I say, nah, things have to change. And I try pushing myself, traveled out of Ghana.
His new estate is crammed with countless wooden structures carved out by dream hopefuls to the pathway of their desired future. And Johannes' home is one out of 140,637 locks to find their feet in the city. The limited access to proper housing forces 8.8 million Ghanaians, 27% of the population, to live in slums. The numbers are likely to go up as the urban centers continue to look attractive to the youth from the hinterlands like Johannes. It is mid-morning in the estates. Johannes and his friend Elijah get ready to go to work at the biscuit factory located about 500 meters from where they live. Their estate is a gold mine of cheap labor for the factories and shops in the neighborhood, which they mine every now and then for their businesses. As a factory mechanic, Johannes earns a little above 1,000 cedis a month. This caters for his rent, remittances to his family, and everyday expenses.
There are a lot of things in my mind to achieve, but here, like the case, I have siblings in school, one in nurses training, recently one completes senior high. So they do call, I may say, our dad is no more. So it's like pressure is on.
With more than 5.4 million residents in Accra trying to make ends meet, Johannes is carefully looking to carve a niche for himself. He's working on opening a bread shop in addition to his factory work.
Where the system push you to, that's where you move. Yes. Now the system is hard. You can't decide to make things comfortable for yourself. It's impossible. Yeah. So when the system strikes, you strike.
The aim is to amass enough money to further his football career outside the country.
I have a work, my handwork, I bake bread. So right now, that's what I want to focus for now. I want to get container and then buy materials and start baking. Then I'll see the way forward. I really won't rely on company money, the place I work, but I see that no, it can't match.
His friend Elijah wants to further his education and eventually become a journalist.
When you wake up in the morning, all we do is maybe go to the farm. After farm, you come, you eat. Yeah, you go out, you play, come back to the house, bath, you sleep. That was the life there. Yeah, but since we have to move forward, that's why we came to Accra to search for something small.
From humble beginnings at Hohoe in the Volta region, Elijah also sojourned from his hometown in search of a better education.
Well, we all know that Accra is the center for business. Yes, we have a lot of businesses here. And you know, back in where we don't have much companies. Unlike Accra, where we have companies that you can work and earn something.
He met Johannes here in the slums, and they've been inseparable since. His meager salary from the biscuit factory is spent mostly on food and transportation. He can hardly remit to his family back in Hohoe.
Mommy will call, I'm not feeling well. Daddy will call, I'm not feeling well. You have to push. Since you are in Accra and they are in the village, when they call you for assistance, you have to, because they feel you are okay. They don't understand that this is what you are going through.
But Elijah hasn't lost hope in a better future. He still guards his journalism aspirations jealously.
Okay, I still have the hope of becoming a journalist.
So have you put in place plans to reach there?
Well, yes, I would say yes. I've put down plans to get there. I believe in 2 to 3 years' time, I should be able to reach there.
A difficult life here in the city has pushed many of his counterparts to resign themselves to labor-intensive works. Some have collaborated to create small trading enterprises, but Johannes has big ambitions.
I've been doing some investment. So with that, I'll gather it and do my personal business. So I'll support the business with where I work, the little I gain from there. Yeah. Have the courage that to help me move wherever I want to move.
Okay.
As they head off to work today, the two discuss plans to check out of the wooden estate they call home into a blooming future in the next couple of years.